Brought to you by GTA. We start with you.
Hawaiian attorney Mililani Trask, arguably the most well-known indigenous activist to take part in last week's Fanhita decolonization conference, tells KUAM News more bridges to be built between Pacific Island movements. Trask saying common problems tie our islands together.
We have so many critical issues that overlap here: militarization, toxicity of the land base, health, loss of indigenous language. So we have a great deal of experiences that we can share to strengthen each other.
Soon, that's when Adelup spokeswoman Crystal Paco says the governor will announce Guam's way forward after the Ninth Circuit Court ruled that an indigenous plebiscite violated Dave Davis's constitutional rights. Guam is moving forward with a political status education campaign, but cannot register voters for a Chamorro-only vote on which political status option is favored by the indigenous people of Guam. While Guam has not always seen support for its struggles from Pacific Island populations outside of Micronesia, Trask says she has been trying to bring Pacific peoples together for 40 years. She adds that our island will start to see more support from the region.
Right now, there is a great opportunity to really expand that, and that is because the entire Pacific casts their attention to Guam. Guam is moving forward for their indigenous peoples. They have already gone to the Federal District Court and the Ninth Circuit. One more step, review by the U.S. Supreme Court, will open the door for Guam to enter into the international human rights courts. So all in the Pacific, government and indigenous, are now observing Guam, and for indigenous, we will come to support.
Trask, an attorney, activist, and political speaker, also co-wrote the United Nations Declaration on the Rights of Indigenous Peoples. She says she came to share how not all Native Hawaiians are satisfied with their political status, adding that their insight can help guide Guam in its own quest for decolonization.
We can see what the legacy of statehood has been. It has not fulfilled the promise. We are able to best share with others in the Pacific what statehood and what incorporation means for them and their children.
Trask saying she was very impressed with old guard decolonization leaders like Dr. Robert Underwood and Hope Cristobal, and she said she sees similarities in how activism is shared through generations, from Manumku to Manhoban.
It is the natural indigenous way. The kupuna, those who are the oldest, have the longest life experience. That is passed like a torch to the makua, to those who are now adults. For what purpose? For enlightening and strengthening our youth, who are only the leaders of the future. When we learn and see the strategies that other indigenous in the Pacific are utilizing, we then are best able to defend our lands and our peoples and advance and espouse our causes.
For Guam's News Network, Chris Barnett reports.
Brought to you by GTA. We start with you.